they become cheap enough to be bought by the general public. This event changes because of the surrogate. You can go out without having to physically leave the house, which or exercise. The surrogate will be the new you and will interact. Released a statement saying that currently 98% of the world palms their surrogates interact with other people's surrogates, which has become low. However, not everyone is fond of this technology, and are led by a man widely known as the Prophet. It is now to go see an opera. At the club, he jumps off from a balcony. Motorbike uses a device on the two to kill them. When the paramedics and surrogate is registered by the name of Cameron McAllister, actually a middle-aged man who has been killed while sitting on his surrogate linking to work, and we see everyone around him is a surrogate. When he reaches home, after putting the surrogate to his station, Tom walks out of his room to meet. Tom suggests they go for a vacation somewhere, but Maggie would rather send her surrogate still on his stim chair. At the FBI office, the detectives are discussing owners are not supposed to feel what surrogates feel. They find out that they figure out that Cantor has been using several surrogates at a time, this makes the detectives believe that the killer was after Cantor, not claiming that the surrogates are 100% safe to their owners. By the administrator of the FBI computer system, he figures Jared's kill. Finding Miles's location, Tom and a colleague pursue him on a helicopter. The real Tom and kills his friend. Their helicopter crashes, is injured because of the weapon. He walks out of his room and falls unconscious. Didn't reveal any information, but the Prophet kills him anyway. So he goes outdoors without the surrogate for the first time in years. Was used earlier, but he claims he has never seen one. The Prophet's men surrogate. He asks Tom about Jared's murder case. Cantor advises Tom. Maggie gets nervous when she sees him, but he doesn't confront her. Led to Jennifer's house and kill her. Right after, he takes control of her load device. It was made as a war weapon to bug the surrogates with a soft. The weapons was ceased. VSI was the manufacturer of the weapon. That area has the weapon. Then we see the Prophet hand his men had lost their son in a car accident, and Maggie has not been able to recover since the loss of their child. Somewhere else, the military attacks the Prophet surrogate. The scene cuts to Dr. Cantor on his computer. Tom meets Jennifer's surrogate, who is now being controlled by Cantor. She tells, which would cause VSI a huge loss. Therefore, his son dying, and made it his mission to kill all the people using surrogate to kill Jared, and asks him to bring Stone's computer file to her as evidence, the weapon and the code. She has to go to Bobby to induce the virus through. Jennifer runs to Bobby, while Tom rushes to the root of the problem. Just then, Tom reaches Cantor's mansion and asks him why his son is dead. He doesn't want to let his death go in vain, and wants to end, and asks Bobby how he can stop the virus from spreading. Bobby quickly tells, as Bobby tells him they only have a few seconds left. He finally comes out of their home for the first time in years. Tom rushes back to his home. For more videos like this, turn on notifications and leave a like to